All right. Hello, everybody. This is the part 3 series of how to create your free landing page. Okay, in this particular video, we will see how to set up your WordPress website and how to set up the code, whatever we had got from the part 2. And that code we want to insert in one particular sign on page where user will be able to enter the username and password. No, I'm sorry, the name and password. And once they click on submit, they will get their free ebook. Okay, so that is what we want to do in this particular video. Let's see. So for demo purpose, I created a subdomain for my website, that is georgemcurian.com, and I've given it name as landing page lp.freebook.georgemcurian.com. Okay, and here what I have done is I have installed the WordPress on this particular subdomain, and when I open this thing, this is what I see. Okay, so this is the default theme which you will be seeing when you install the WordPress. Okay, so for the people who are pretty new to the WordPress, so WordPress is the framework which will set up your theme and all those things which will enable you to use your blog site very easily. Okay, so WordPress is one of the best framework which is available. There are a lot of other framework available for setting up the blog, but WordPress is one of the best. Okay, so it's very easy to configure the WordPress. So once you have a website, if you're hosting where you have hosted your website, they will be having the installation of WordPress. Okay, so you can just log into whatever cPanel. If it is HostGator, I normally use the cPanel to log into that and install the WordPress. So if in your case it might be different, so you can log into that and you can follow the instruction to install the WordPress. So that you can search online to find out more detail about it. It's very simple. Okay, so I'll just log into my site, whatever I created, and this is normally we get. Okay, so this is the default setup once you log into your website. Okay, so it doesn't have anything else. There is only one post and one page. So let's start configuring our website actually. So my purpose is to remove all the posts and all the pages, whatever is available, and to install a best theme, which will be very simple. Okay, so for that purpose, let me remove the current theme. So current theme, whatever is there, that is 2016. So I want to add a new theme for this. Let's search whatever theme is available. So I'm looking for one theme which is really white in color. I'll just search for that. I think it's called white, simple white or something, or clean white. Yeah, simple, clean, simple white. Okay, so this is the one which I normally use because it is very easy to configure this one. So I'll just install this. And let me activate it. Okay, so that theme is active right now. And what I will do is I will remove all the post. Just remove the post. And for the pages, what I will do is I'll just edit this page and remove its title. Okay, and remove the content also. And let me save it. Now this is how it is going to look. Okay, once you open this. Now what we need to do is we need to go to menus. and remove it. Okay, so what we will do is we will remove all this. Okay, and we will just add to the menu. What we want is a linking actually. Yeah, so here we got this automatically add new top level pages to this menu, and we will just remove this. Okay, and save this menu. And once you do a refresh, you will be able to see that, okay, that menu is gone. Otherwise it used to show #2 or something like that. Okay, now what you need to do is we have to remove all these items. Okay, so for that we will go to widgets, and we will just remove all this. Okay, let's see. Okay, so all those are gone. Okay, and we don't want this my blog or my WordPress blog also to be coming. So for that we will go to themes, and we will customize the theme. And here is something called a site identity. We will just uncheck this. Okay, so now the top is gone. Okay, and another thing what we want to do is we want to make the static front page in the customization as a static page, which will be this one. Okay, we will save it. Okay, so now you can see there is nothing on this screen, and these all things, if to remove it, you have to modify the CS the PHP file where it is loaded. So this is not a problem, because once we load our sign on page, right, so this will be put at the bottom actually. So whatever was important thing which was not supposed to be shown, we have removed it already. Now another thing which we want to remove is this line. You can see there is a simple line there, and also probably this inside line. So for that what we need to do is we have to go to editor. Yeah, we have to, in the editor we will select the theme header or header.php, and I guess we need to remove this line. We'll just give it a try. Okay, update file, fresh. Yeah, so that is gone actually. Okay, so most of the thing is gone. So we just need to now insert the code whatever we need. Okay, and for that I have already having a sign-on form or subscription form. I'll just paste that HTML so that you can see, and we will insert our Google form in between that. Okay. Yeah, for demo purpose, what I will do is I will use the same form whatever I was using previously, that is the 100 travel tip. Okay, though I have mentioned there 100 ways to make money, but I don't have any picture to show the ebook. Okay, so the picture what I'm having is for this particular ebook, so that for this demo purpose I will use the same ebook, okay, which has a picture, so that it will be much clear for you people. Okay, so if I open this HTML, you can see this is how it is going to look. Okay, so here you can see free report, 100 travel tips every travel enthusiast should know, and there is a picture here, and under that they have mentioned here insert opt in the form here. So this is the place where we want to insert the Google form code. Okay, so let's copy complete code, HTML code, and put it in our page, whatever page we have created in WordPress. Okay, so I will right click on this. Now let me open Notepad. That will be much faster. Yeah, it's a very simple HTML page. So I'll just copy it and I'll go to my pages and I will edit. You know, I have deleted the title of the page, so there's no title there. I'll paste this. So you can see it will look, visually it will look like that. So if I update, okay, so I had pasted this into visual tab, and once we paste in visual tab, it won't appear properly. So what we need to do is we have to remove this. I'll just cut it and paste it into my text tab, and let me update it. Now if I open this thing, you can see this is how it is going to look. So our landing page is coming up slowly. What we're missing is two images and the Google form. Okay, so let's go there. We want to add our images now, so let's add those. I will drag it. Yeah, so as you can see, these two icons are added. So what I want to see is the link of this, so that I can paste it where it is referenced. I'll just copy this and I'll go to my pages. I edit it. Now it is access in this place, so I'll just paste it in this place. Okay, and there is one more icon. Let me update this. Go to library on this one. Copy. Come back to pages. Edit. Just put it there. And let's refresh. So now you can see that is created. Okay, so the thing which is missing is this Google form, whatever we created. So let's copy our Google form code. Okay, so you remember we had pasted that Google code in Notepad. I'll just, so there were two method actually, which I had mentioned in the previous video. That is, one method will directly show whatever Google is giving, like its copyright and its privacy and all those things. So that is the first method which we want to see, first way. And let's see how it will be looking. So let's go there and paste our code. So there is a section called insert opt-in form here. Okay, this is the place where we would like to insert that. So you can see insert opt-in form here. So I had copied that code. This is the code which is embedding the Google content, which I copied from Google form and which had iframe. Okay, is this not the big code? This is the small one-liner. So I'll just paste it there. Update. Now let's see how it is going to look. As you can see, there is some misalignment, and as well as the size of the form is a little bit wide. So we need to fix all those things, as well as we can see there are two borders and all those things. So we need to fix all those. So let's go ahead and fix it. Okay, so fixing that, what we need to do is, as you can see, the width of this Google form is much wider. So what we will do is, we will reduce the width of this Google form. Okay, and let's see what happens. So maybe we can make it to 400. Update it. Refresh. Okay, fine, great. So as you can see, this is a simple form, landing form. So you can directly give this link to anybody, and they will be getting the link to this ebook. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let me enter my name and my email address. Okay, let me submit it. Okay, so you can see I got the link to that book, though the book whatever is mentioned here is 100 travel tips, but if you remember properly in video 1, we had put link to this 100 ways to make money. So that is fine, that is for demo sake only. So once you click on this, it will open a new link, and you can see this ebook actually. Okay, so that is done, and as well as we will check the mail whether we got any mail. Okay, so I have just opened Gmail. So here you can see I got a mail from myself. Okay, and if you remember properly, there was 2 emails set up. Okay, one mail which will go to the person who entered their email address, and another mail which will be that particular content will be copied to me. So this is what that content which is copied to me. Since I had entered the name George, that's why you are seeing here, hi George, and you can see the link to that particular ebook. Okay, and you can click here and it will be opened. So that is what, and let's check whether the subscriber's name has come in our list. Actually, to check that, we have to go again back to the Google form. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, so let's click on the form. Here you can see there is something called as responses. Okay, click on that responses, and let's check summary of responses. Okay, so you have here George, and you have here the email address, whatever I had entered. Okay, so that is what. So if it is having more responses, that will be coming there. So you can actually move all these responses in as a CSV file, and all those things can be done actually. See here. So it can you can create a new spreadsheet. Let's do this. See this. So like this, whoever subscribed to your particular ebook or maybe subscription service or anything like that, their email will be coming like this, and the name whatever is entered is coming in the column 2. Okay, so you can sort it, you can check based upon the time and all those things. So this Google form gives us facility to do a lot of things, since this is a spreadsheet, and you can sort it according to your name and maybe your email address and time and all those things to choose and do a campaign, or maybe send mails to particular, like a particular time when they have done, or maybe you can create multiple forms which is coming from different area. Okay, so you will know actually. So all those things can be set up in Google form. Okay, and you can export this, and you can use some email client through which you can send mail to these people. Okay, so that's how it is done actually. Okay, so this is one way whatever I told you, and if you remember, I told you we will go to the next way where we will configure this so that this will look much better. Okay, not only that, this we can configure, we can remove all the space and we can push this on the top so that this particular form is coming a little bit higher. Okay, and even we can remove all this free instant access so that this is a little bit higher. It's better when you create a form, in the first glance itself, user should be able to get that name and email address text box. Okay, otherwise it's not a good design where user need to scroll down. If there is a lot of item and look and feel is very good, then there is a chance that people might scroll, otherwise it gives a bad impression. Okay, Okay, so coming back to this, as you can see here, there are a lot of things which we don't want. That is, never submit password through Google form. This content is neither created nor endorsed by Google, all those things. So we don't want all those things, okay? We just want this thing. And if you remember, we had removed the title of the form, and that was done using just entering a space there. So that is the beauty of it. There is no title, otherwise it will look very ugly, okay? So that is the reason. And let's go to the second way where we want to customize this form so that it doesn't really look like a Google form. It will look like a form probably on this sheet itself. Okay, so here you can see there is a border and all those things. That's the reason it looks a little bit different. Okay, so let's customize this further using the way to, that is, we had the code. If you remember, we had pasted the code. The complete form code is here. So let's customize it further. So for that, what we need to do is we need to copy. There is something called as form section. Okay, so we will search the form. Okay, so here is the form. So what we will do is we will copy this form. There will be end of form somewhere. Okay, till that point we need to copy. Thing it is here. Okay, so we will copy this much part of the code, that is only the form section, and we will remove everything else. We don't want rest of the things. Okay, so we'll go to our code, and where we entered the iframe, we will paste this code. So there are a lot of code which has come because of the form, and a lot of things which we don't need, but we need to remove one by one. Okay, so let's update and let's see how it looks like now. You see that it looks it's weird, but main important part is blended with the form itself now. Okay, so we will remove all this. This must be a valid email address. This is a required question. All those things we will remove. But another important part is, you might have seen that, okay, there are a lot of things which was below this that has already gone. Okay, now let's remove one by one our code. Where was that form? Okay, here's the form. And yeah, here it is. Okay, so let me remove the few line and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so I removed a lot of the code and only this much part is remaining actually. So this is more than sufficient part, whichever will be looking good as well as blending properly and whatever is required. Okay, so let's see how it is going to look. I'll just update this. Okay, as you can see, this is what it is going to look. That is your name, your email, and the submit button. But submit is a little bit like grayed out. So what we need to do is, there are some templates which is available, which I'll share with you. So we need to put that template on the top so that this looks much better. Okay. Okay, I have copy pasted that template with me. So I got this template. Somebody had meticulously managed to extract Google styles for each button and text box and all those things. I'll share this template. Whoever has done this, it's really much appreciated. So what I will do is I will share this template, put it in my website. So if anybody is interested, they can download it. So you can just copy this style part and I'll put it on the top of the HTML. Just put update. Now let's see what happens. I'll just do a refresh. As you can see, that grayed out submit is changed to this submit. Okay, blue submit. It looks much better. Okay, now let's try once again. I'll enter my name. Okay, so if I do some mistake, for example, I am trying to submit, it will pop up like I didn't enter the proper email address. So it shows us please include a email address. And as you remember, this was a mandatory field. So if I delete this and try to submit, it will again ask for those information. Okay. So I'll just again enter. Submit it. Okay. So I'll just come back to my email. Yeah, as you can see, the mail has come to my inbox. Okay, so this is working fine, actually. Okay, so you can further configure this particular form, like what to say, you can make it more prettier and all those things. But the main idea remains the same. You can remove all this extra spaces here. Okay, and for that you have to edit this HTML and all those things. Okay, and you can shift it towards center and all those things. So rest of the things you can do it. You can add all those background if whatever you want. I found this is much simpler. Keeping it simple is much better. Okay, and that is how you can create a simple landing form which is free, and you can manage your email address through Google Form. You can sort it, you can find out, you can send mails through that, and that is what is needed. Couple of things which is missing is like auto like you can't send a newsletter once in a while automatically. So all those things you have to configure using MailChimp or some other email management system. Okay, but this is a simplest way if you want to have a squeeze page where you want to get people's email address, right? This is much better. Instead of spending money on the landing form using get response or any other tool, this is much simpler. Okay, so use it for your own benefit. And let's see. Yeah, so let's see if you can use it for your benefit. You can put it in some ebook where you can give the link to this particular landing form and you can get the email address, and later you can use those email address to send your promotions or maybe review information or any other information what you want to send to your email subscriber. Basically, idea is to create a group where you would be able to interact, and later on you can reap the benefit out of it. So actually I have clubbed together part 3 and part 4. In the part 4 I was expecting to show the testing of the system, but for each and every step I have already done the testing. As you can see, when I enter the email, it comes to my inbox and everything is happening. So part 4 is not required for this. Okay, so have a great day, and if you feel that this particular video has helped you, please leave a comment and let me know. Okay, and if you find any issues or if you have any other suggestion, that also let me know, and I will post those styles, and I will post this particular template. I will be changing my form ID, otherwise if somebody is using that, then it will come to me. Okay, so instead of that, what I will do is I'll put a dummy form ID and the input box and all. You can directly replace once you get the code. Okay, you can directly replace those things. So here you can see I have input box for submit, input box for text box, input box for that label for the text, enter the name, and then there is a form. So this is the only part which I have taken. If you look the original code, the code is very huge. Okay, I have taken the form and further refactored it so that I only need whatever is, means I'm only using whatever is needed. Okay, rest, like if you can look at the text file, this content is created or endorsed by Google, all those thing has gone. Okay, it's not there here, so it doesn't even look whether it's this is a Google form. So that's the beauty of this particular approach. Okay, so use it for your benefit and let me know how much it has benefited you. Okay, thanks and have a great day.